What's going on, y'all? It is Friday the 13th. Wow. December 13th. I can't believe the year has passed so quickly. Got quite a few things to do today. I'm actually on my lunch break. I've got a full hour to send out some packages and eat some lunch and vlog for a little bit. I just can't believe how quickly the year has passed. Got quite a few things to do today. Both of my front headlights, the light bulbs went out, so I've been driving with my brights on. So I apologize to all the people that I've been driving behind, but I don't want to kill anybody on the way home, you know. I work all the way out in the suburbs and in a rural area, and there are a lot of spaces where there are there's no street lights, and so not being able to see is a very scary and dangerous thing to do. I've not been able to go to a local AutoZone or shop. I don't know why I said AutoZone specifically, to get those bulbs replaced, just simply because of the nature of my job. So hopefully I can do that today before heading out to the event that I'm going to. So got a lot of things planned for today, this weekend. I am going to be listing a lot of things on my eBay, my Poshmark, my Depop. I want to get rid of a lot of stuff. I've accumulated a lot of things over the last few years, and simply put, I have a lot of hobbies, but also I use it as a band-aid. You know, when I feel sad about myself, I do purchase a lot of things, you know, that retail therapy that people use, and you know, I may feel good at, you know, right after purchasing it, but it doesn't really address the root problem. I can't speak. So yeah, band-aids are good, but if the wound is deeper than what the band-aid can manage, then it is not a solution. Look at me, came up with a metaphor on the fly. But I'm at the post office now, so I'm going to send out these packages, so I will see you in a little bit. Hey, what's going on? So I was at the thrift store maybe a couple weeks ago, and I found this pretty cool item. Winnie the Pooh Eeyore. It's like a PVC character. You can see the CVS tag there. I don't think they carry these at CVS anymore, but I missed out on this whole line at CVS. If you don't know, I'm a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. My mom used to call me Eeyore because she said I looked like Eeyore when I was a child. I don't know if that was an insult or not, but I owned it, and now I really like Eeyore, because then as an adult, I tend to relate with him more than I do with Winnie the Pooh. So I'm gonna open this up. I really like the packaging. I think it's pretty cool. Haven't picked up Disney Plus yet. I want to, I hope the new adventures of Winnie the Pooh are on that streaming service, because that was one of my favorite cartoons growing up, as well as Darkwing Duck. But I'm gonna open this guy up. Found this at the thrift store. I don't know if I forgot to mention. Did I mention it? I'm thinking to myself out loud now. Picked this up for 50 cents. Really cool. Oh, and look at that graphic right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. No. I was thinking to myself, should I save this? But no. I tend to save all of the boxes, and now I'm running out of space, so I've got to get rid of those boxes. But pretty cool, solid piece. Hollowed out on the bottom. I don't know what the point of that is. But really cool piece. I think maybe it's good. I'll put that on my desk at work for however long I'm going to be at my current job. Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask. But really cool. I like the color on this. I just did my first, I just painted my first shoe. Like, I customized my first shoe, and I patterned it after Eeyore. Like a South Beach version of Eeyore. Definitely check that out. I'll probably share that video on this vlog, but really cool. I'm glad I found this. So I'm definitely gonna be looking for more Eeyore stuff in the future. If I see it at the thrift, like anytime I see a Winnie the Pooh plush or character at the thrift, I definitely pick it up. But cool piece added to my collection. Yeah, love it. So I finally finished this custom, and I patterned it after Eeyore. So I'm finally done with it. So I'm home, and I got in my car. I was about to go to work, and I was looking at the clock, and it was just one of those days where I looked at the clock and I was like, I don't know if I can make it to work today. Work's just been really exhausting and draining. You know, it hasn't been the best experience, and I know like work is never really the best experience unless you're working in a field that you're really passionate about. Unfortunately, I am not in that field. I'm not even working in my field of study. I know a lot of people don't get to work in their field after they graduate. You know, I was an English major, creative writing minor, and now I'm working in the trade show industry. I never thought I would be there, but like a month into this job, I was like, this is not for me. But you know, it was covering all my bills, and then I think I'm at this point where I built so much familiarity, and I've gotten used to the paychecks and a certain level of income. But now it's just I don't know if I can handle it on a daily basis. I dread going to work in each day, and every day it just gets worse and worse. Um, so I don't know. I gave myself a timeline. Um, Maybe at the end of the January, I'll have enough money saved up where I could um, quit my job, look for another job, and have some buffer in between. But I've also been struggling with the idea of starting my own business and working on something that I'm really passionate about, which is like thrifting and reselling vintage clothing, or just having my own online store. Really scary, that because it's a big step, right? All right, y'all. So it's been a minute. So I am doing some winter cleaning. I'm trying to make a new vlog spot where I could review videos and I could work on customizing shoes. I got a bunch of, so I'm working on this. This is going to be a custom. I got some paints here, some Angelos paints and some acrylics and some fabric paints. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm trying to really sell a lot of the things that I've collected over the last several years. I don't know if I'm gonna have a job within the next month and a half with all the changes going on at work and in my life. So I've got to do a lot of cleaning, a lot of changing of habits. Real talk. So I saw this on Full Size Run. This was a friends and family consortium collab, right? So I saw this at the thrift. I think these are real. I mean, they look real. If these are friends and families, one of the friends and family got rid of their kicks. You can see consortium on the in the middle, in the side, and I just cleaned the laces, so that's why you don't see the laces on them. But yeah, I saw this at the thrift for like $10. They didn't know what they had on their hands, and this is right up my alley of like comfortable shoes, so I had to pick these up. I didn't even know what these are until I saw Full Size Run on Complex, so I had to pick these up. So really what I'm trying to do is just, I'm tired of working for other people. I want to start my own business. I want to be my own boss and control my own time and just be in charge of my own income. I don't want anybody else to dictate that. Of course I've got obligations to pay for, but I think in terms of happiness, where I'm at in life, I think I have to put that as one of my priorities. So yeah, just working on this. I've got a lot of inventory to get rid of, so I'm gonna work on that. I took the last 2 days off from work, so I don't know if they're gonna let me go. But you know what? If they do, that's fine. I've got this thing going on where I'm trying to generate income on my own. So we'll see how this works out. All right, a bit of an update. So moved all my shoes to this side. I've got a bunch of shirts that I'm gonna be selling. Not this shirt though. I actually played on this 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Got a bunch of my shoes there. I just finished this custom, first ever custom that I ever worked on. I don't really know what these shoes are. Like there's some 80s grandpa shoes, but I wanted to work on something low key, that nobody else was working on. So I could get my skills up. I think it turned out okay. I tried to put on like the matte finish on it, but it still turned out pretty glossy. I'm gonna try to put a few more coats of the matte finish so I could get that gloss off. But hopefully, these are for my personal collection. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. It's for my personal collection. I didn't finish the bottoms, but the paint's probably gonna rub off on the bottom anyway. For the personal collection, and the paint job's a little sloppy, but this is my first custom, so hopefully this will lead to bigger and better things. I'm trying to get that collection up of my customs so I can get my name out there. So maybe this is move on to bigger and better things. I got another nondescript Reebok that I'm probably going to work on, and then I'm going to try to move on to some Air Ones and then some Sambas, some Adidas Sambas. So stay tuned for that. Right now I'm watching Stash Raiders on YouTube. Trying to get inspired right now, I'm in an area of like self-doubt, if like this is gonna be like a viable career change for me. It's a non-traditional career change, but I have to be my own cheerleader right now. So we'll see what that turns out to. And it's like I'm not just selling vintage. I'm gonna be selling clothes and like shoes too, and art. So hopefully this will work out. I just have to be my own biggest cheerleader and my own supporter, my biggest supporter. Alright, so I was gonna film a unboxing on my desk, but as you can see, my desk is pretty messy right now. So I'll just film an impromptu one. I lost my tripod, so pretty bummed about that. But we got these new Rise of the Ninja Turtles Splinter Raphael. They're different designs. I mean, this is still the 10 back for this line, so I was hoping to just get the first 10 or the 9 back. Hoping to get the first 9, and then if I like the other designs, I'll pick them up later. But yeah, I like this Raphael. Yeah, it's different. Gotta get used to it. I'm definitely digging April O'Neil. I think she looks cool. I've got a few of the origami ninjas. I wanted to army build them. I'm trying to open it with one hand though. Yeah, these designs look like they're just clowning. Seriously. But I like the design aspect. I mean, they'll look really good on the shelf, for sure. Alright, so I opened the boxes up. Just want to take a look at the card backs. I do save the card backs. The animators, I think they said that they will go back to the original weapons. So, but these are cool designs. Like, Splinter's not that posable. He has what, like 2 points of articulation, maybe 3. The head. Another thing too is they didn't paint the hair. I might have to do that if I'm not too lazy. And then Raphael is super posable. I mean, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 points of articulation. That's pretty crazy for a 5.5 inch scale Ninja Turtle. And look at the shell too. That looks pretty awesome. I'm digging this actually. And now's a good time to pick these up. They're 2 for $9. Buy one get one free at Target. You got the weapons here. I guess these turtles they have like more of a magical element for this show, which I don't know how I feel about that, but I do like the toys. I was thinking about getting 4 of these and then painting them different, painting them like the different colors, but we'll see. Maybe I just want to get the full 9 before I do anything crazy. But I'm digging it. I like it so far. I like the stylistic designs. It's a good ad.